when a book just have you all in your feelings, just have you all in your feelings, you crying, sitting at your desk, not wanting people to see, you just can't control yourself. I gotta do this book, talk about this book, because it was a good one, y'all. So let's get into it. Hey, this is Lady, and I'm back with another book talk. Today's book talk will be about this book here. This book is called Daughter, and it's by Asha Bandele, or I saw some people say Asha Bandele. I'm not sure. I hate to mess up someone's name, but this is the book. This book was written in 2003. And the setting of the book is in Brooklyn, 1970s. And it's two main characters in this book. The mother, Miriam, and her daughter, Aya, is how I pronounced it, A-Y-A. So, while out for an evening run, the daughter, Aya, is shot by a police officer in a case of mistaken identity. The mother, Miriam, she is called to the hospital to see about her daughter. And while she's there, she begins, to think about her own childhood, the problems between her and Aya and the things that they're facing, and just how her past has created and shaped her personality. Now, I'm not about any spoilers, so I'm not going to spoil anything with the book, but it was sad, to say the least. The book was very sad. I haven't read a book this sad in a long time, but I felt that it was worth doing a book talk about because it touched on some very important subjects for our community. And when I say our community, we are as a whole a community, black, white, everybody, but specifically issues that have been faced by African American people. Now, this subject line, this synopsis of the book, an African American person being mistakenly shot in some instances by a police officer, that this book is fiction, but it could have easily been nonfiction. It's sad, but that is the story of so many people's lives today. Not to give too much away, you have to read and find out what happens to the daughter. I can say this, that the mother and daughter's relationship is very strained because basically they have come up in two different settings, two different generations, and that causes a separation between the two of them. And that's some of the things that the mother reflects on while she's by her daughter's bedside. I will say some of the main topics, some things that I want to talk about that made me think about this book is why it's important to talk to your kids and not just talk at them, but talk to them and actually listen. I believe that's one of the issues that this mother-daughter had, is because, and the mother herself, Miriam, had as a child growing up, because a lot of times if parents think I put clothes on your back, I got your food you don't want for anything, then you should not have any problems. But today these kids, they are facing so many things different from us. So it's important that we actually talk to our kids, listen to our kids. Another one is to talk about the past. A lot of times silence can hurt. They say what you don't know won't hurt you, but sometimes, and a lot of times, it can. And that's what caused Miriam in the book. It was some things in her past that she never opened up and shared with her daughter. And now she's thinking, my daughter's hurt. I never told her these things. And that's causing, her pain. And the next one is, after all of the hurt, after you talk and get these things out, then what can happen? Healing can take place. Miriam, I just can't tell you how many, shockers was in the book. And but because it's a very serious book, but it was very well written, and I did enjoy reading it. but it comes full circle. Not how you would think. Because I was like, wait a minute. In that last, wait, is this what we gonna do? But yeah, so it came full circle. Healing was able to take place after all of these tragedies that were faced. So if you're thinking about reading a good book, especially given this time, and you want to possibly get into the mind of someone who is going through these things, I would definitely recommend this book. I really liked it. You know how I say in all my books, it was just a really good book in all my book talks. But I really did. I really enjoyed it. I guess I don't know if I'll ever do a book talk about a book that I did not enjoy. The only thing I would say is this one was sad. I cry easily. I don't care who see me, but hey, I did. And this book made me do it. But I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is, you know, just want to get into the mind of a lot of people, what's going on today with all of these law enforcement people abusing their power, or some, you know, we just don't know what happened. I don't want to get into it, but this book was really good. I would recommend it. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars, taking away that half because it made me cry, but I recommend you read it. Check it out. So that's my book talk for today. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.